So yes, I want to take you guys on a journey on how I normally create my club flyers, and this time we're creating Friday, hashtag Friday club flyers. And yes, thank God it's Friday. So it's pretty simple, just get your resources, get your inspirations, and get ready to jump into Photoshop. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is, once I have opened my Photoshop, I have this, blank page already that I'm gonna use. I have this, wavy line. I just love the wavy line, and it's quite good with something I have in my brain. And also I have this, little model picture, black and white, that I got from Pinterest, and this, stuff that is on the front. But I'm good. The first thing I'm gonna do is select the subject, which is the image with the old shit on top, and wait for the computer to just lie low. And once I have that selected, I see how this small area. Now I'm going to use my pen tool to trace out those areas. Okay, so now once I do all this like so, then right click. Definitely, if you want to learn how to use the pen tool, go to my previous tutorial. You definitely see that there. So once I've selected this, just click on Ctrl J on my keyboard and the background is out. I want you to also align with some of the underneath wavy lines. Yeah, I use my pen tool once again. Immediately I just finished tracing. All I just have to do is right click and just remove that part. And yes, I have that also. And try to, now I want to like blend the edges of the head, so that it will fit in those yellow lines and those pinkish lines to just finish. I'm using my brush tool this time. Then the color picker, pick it and change it to lighting, to blend it up. Put it here, put it here, put it here. Just scatter it around, but don't let it be too much still. So put it here, 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 like so, like so. Take the pink color also and put it there, put it there. As you're going, reduce the brush size, brush strokes also, so that it won't be too big. And once you have done that, yes, there and there also use the yellow. So this is getting too much. It's like so I need to reduce the opacity a bit. So I come to my fill and reduce it a bit, like so. At this 75 is okay, like that. Now I'm going to work on the high glasses, okay, because it's Friday and I don't want that on it. So I have to take my brush tool and just color picker again and just use it to clean the whole thing. And yes, just like so. There we are going to write our Friday. Okay, but we need to use a very good font that will blend and flow with the whole thing. So I'm going with a lead kind of font. All right, so once I have my Friday here, this is my lead, and yes, like that. Now I want to make this Friday to blend well with the perspective of the high glasses. You get the point now. So I have to go and create it to smart objects, and once I have my smart object done, you get one, I have to create it to smart object. Okay, so once I have my smart object done, then the nose, we can tweak the nose to fit into that perspective. There are different other ways you can do this. You could use your vanishing point tool, but I don't want to waste too much time. Right, so we just use the nose and just arrange, and just make it feel. Then after we add a bit of just make sure that we add a bit of glow. How do we add a bit of glow? Double click on that your layer and you show a layer style. Then we go to outer glow. Just tweak this and tweak that, and just give it that effect, anything you want right there. Then you click on OK. All right, so after that, you see that okay, everything is looking nice and good. Now we need to write our Friday, definitely. Okay, so just come down and write the Friday. Now this Friday, now I want it to be like a wavy, yeah, just make everything wavy kind of. All right, so I'm going with my font Acumen. I love that font because it has so many variations. All right, so I just, after that, I just write my, I want it to like Friday kind of, so that you don't just be just on Friday. All right, so after that, I just make sure I put it like this. like this. Then use my this thing to just reduce the space and make it blend. Now I want the wavy kind of Friday. Okay, so all you just have to do is double click on that layer, and you see right click, then you see your warp text, then you choose any of these warp text options that you have. I want to go with the flag. Yes, and I'm going with the flag actually. Yes, so just reduce the bend a bit to what you want. Everything is all your preference. All right, so after that, now I want it to be very dramatic. Since we have wavy lines, I want the wavy lines to some enter into some, just play around with all those stuff. So first thing, I need to rasterize that, and once I rasterize, then I can use my pen tool to cut off some parts that I don't want, so that to feel like some are inside the line, some are outside the line, and stuff like that. Okay, so that is what I did in all these parts, just making things go siriri where you get the point now. All right, so basically that's just it. You can see that some parts are in, some parts are out, and just giving it this creative feel eventually. So it's just basic work. All right, so just check, and I think it's quite good like that, like so. Once you have done that, you are good to go. All right, so the next thing I have all the parameters already set, so no much big deal. All these ones are just basic text. Okay, so they are just basic text. I decided to put some glow, some pinkish glow, to see if it will work, and just reduce it, put it here. Yeah, it didn't really fit in, and I just felt like, okay, well, it's getting too much. Let me just reduce the whole thing like so. And here are the texts. Okay, basically here are the texts, and I just had to do some arrangement and realignment basically. Okay, so after doing that, take my May and put it down, and just and now I need to adjust. I need to adjust the background a bit to make it a bit darker, and once I've done that, arrange the text to fit into those rulers. Rulers are very important, by the way. Rulers are very, very important. So once you've done that, align your stuff, then you could just save, and basically that's it. Any other addition is just yours. Now I want to add something to that down. I want it to be a bit darker than the usual. All right, so I use my pen tool, follow the waveline also, follow the waveline also, like that. Then I need to put a color. Let me see, I think I prefer this darker purple color. Yeah, I think this one looks perfect. And just reduce the opacity a bit like so, and yeah, I feel it's way better than the many wavy lines right there. I just add, just to make it blending, and make it look good, and that's all basically. And yeah, yes, sorry, it's 17th and not 10th. All right, so I need to adjust this one to 7, and yes, basically that's it. Then I save, and voila. So eventually, that is how I create my club flyers. Download your stuff that you need online. They are all online, and you know mess things up, f things up rather, and just play with your creativity, loud some music if that works for you, and simple, you do it, and you get your cool pay. You understand? So that's it. Like I always say, peace.